It's a good thing that you put JK at the end of that message, or else I would have thought that you actually thought that runs with pause strats were invalid. Close one. Ho! Ho! Hi, 52! Ho! Run of my life! The real categories: 826, 831, 833. Can we at least include all of the top 6 times so I can be in that funny list?
Clear.
It can't be a real category if I'm not in the list, right? Make it top 6.
Are you ready?
Please, I need this. I've been so good. Kid, come on.
Finish. Are you ready? Start.
World record pace! Dude, I should try to get a really good tranquility. High 52, that's an opportunity.
Swish. Are you ready?
Yeah, I saw Goop streaming Advanced recently, actually. I'm glad. Running challenge mode and stuff is a great way to improve your general monkey ball gameplay. Dude will pop off. Already sub 9 too, but like, come back to small. Easy 27 for Goops. My man. I see why there's so many Goobs gangers these days. Dude, good. That's like reverse bleed. We need reverse bleed. I want to get sub 4 tranquility.
Ready? Roll.
There really are no rules on how you have to do submission videos, Nambo. If anything, if you're trying to say that like you already have your couch commentary ready and they're great and you have good chemistry, then it could probably even help. I don't know. Depends on what you want to do, you know. I think it's up to you. You can submit literally anything as GDQ submission. I like submitting like scripted, not scripted, but like
Roll.
purposeful, intentional GDQ submission videos because I feel like it shows that you can commentate, which is the thing that's important to them. But like you can legit just submit PBs and stuff.
Finish.
There's no real standard.
Ready?
I mean, the one run I actually got in, being my small, you know, small GDQ run.
Clear.
I actually submitted my world record of 28:21
Ready? Set.
at the time with the extra post commentary. So technically, it wasn't even live commentary of my gameplay. So I think as long as you show that you're cool and good at the game and you can commentate somewhat, you're good.
Clear. Ready?
But yeah, that video on my YouTube channel, which actually does decently well. I guess people like post commentary on like world record runs. But yeah, the one where I'm like, you know, added commentary because I was kind of quiet and in the darkness in my PB of 28:21. That one I actually made for a GDQ submission. I just uploaded it to YouTube separately as a sort of like clickbait world record holder talks about his world record kind of video.
Set. Roll.
And that was the one time I actually got into GDQ. So maybe post commentary on like a really good PB you have is the way to go. I don't know.
Finish.
You have a YouTube? Yeah.
Are you ready?
I actually own the company. Susan Wojak is my mom.
Finish.
I don't think it particularly helped though, Nambo. I think it's not out of the question, but I don't think that's something that they would see as a better or a worse thing. Bounce back. Hey, that's the inspirational advice I was given.
Are you ready?
Yeah, King's got it. Absolutely. But I think that's what I said a lot to Nambo last time. He was talking about spinning to a marathon, so maybe it's redundant at this point. But yeah, don't overthink. Some solid commentary on top of good gameplay is the best way to get a GDQ submission in, I think.
Ready? Set.
When did I bleed away the sub 4? I don't remember what went wrong. I guess a bunch of things kind of weren't that fast, and then that canister especially wasn't.
Are you ready? Get rolling. Clear.
So yeah, so as not to be redundant, I won't say that you're worrying about it too much. I will only answer your questions and offer you the experience I have as someone who got into GDQ once.
Are you ready?
Yeah, going to live GDQ is really fun. I went once, and I expected to not have a crazy amount of fun because I only knew like one guy, and it was complex at the time. But then I even ended up meeting a bunch of people that I didn't know that well, and just like, it was non-stop fun gaming. It's kind of like any video game convention where like, there's no way it's gonna go wrong, because you're gonna be hanging out with like-minded people, you know? It's just gonna be a bunch of gamers doing some gaming. It's a good time. If you rear back on station, could you sail over the rings? Maybe. You need to get some sick height though, for sure. Fast. But yeah, I only knew one person who was complex going into my first GDQ, and I had a lot of fun. And now I actually know a lot of people, so. I feel like I haven't talked about this in a while because I've grown kind of numb to the idea of the world never opening up again. But I am actually guaranteed Frame 1 gonna be at the next open, like, public GDQ event. Because there are so many people who are planning on going next time it's open, and it'll be just a ball. I legit think I will almost be overwhelmed by trying to split up my time with all the people that I want to hang out with. It's crazy. Me, you, and the top SV2 runners, the Mario Golf runners, and others. Yeah, there'll be a lot of people there.
Are you ready?
Popular GDQ. Not another question. If you want to go anyway. I know I've seen a couple Japanese runners at GDQs before in the past. Mainly Yutori, but Yutori knows a lot of English. Oh, that was a good split. It wasn't that late, okay, chat? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna dehumanize you by calling you by a vague entity. Instead of, well, I mean, no one in particular said anything, so.
Let's get ready.
Who are we talking to? What are we talking about? Dang, I practiced the stage a bunch, hoping that maybe I'd get at least a half skip. Never in a run, bro. It's okay. When I get my first deathless clean out of VR, you know, which will be like 30 seconds ahead, that's when I'll get the full skip, trust. And I'll get super nervous and I'll throw it a Pyramid of Pain. Just follow the plan. You would pop off? I would pop off meeting any of you people in the chat, by the way. Which is why the next GDQ is super exciting, because I've heard so many confirmations of people who want to go. Or who will guaranteed go. But yeah, if you have the urge, if you have the extra disposable income, depends on how far away you have to go. If you have to fly, it's pretty expensive. But if you're kind of close by, you definitely should go. It's a very fun event. Me and Complex only went for like half the week and we had such a blast. We wish we went for the whole week.
Ready, set, get rolling.
Speaking of school, that's kind of a funny thing actually, Dwaytley. I like didn't go to my high school graduation to go to GDQ. And it was not a bad decision. Like, I do not regret that in the least. That was a good send-off, a good fun vacation to end my high school career on. But like, GDQ was right during my graduation, and I picked GDQ. Good choice, honestly. It was so fun. 5:15 relay. Whoa! Dang. That's actually a really insane warpless time. You were talking about not having strats? No way, Jose. You had it. You just needed you had the gumption. You just needed a clean run. That is very epic, though. You've been grinding too. It's paying off.
Ready, set, start.
Go.
Finish.
I doubt I'd ever see them at GDQ, but I would like to meet like Taco, Moyashi,
Start.
Wikumabito in person someday. Yutori as well. Yutori is the most likely to show up at a GDQ, but all of them for sure. Gotta keep practicing my Japanese. That's the main reason actually why I paid for Japanese classes. I want to someday be able to have a real conversation with all the cool top monkey ball runners from Japan. That's literally my motivation. Like, I know in speedrunning there's so many people that like you just can't really know unless you speak Japanese. It's crazy. The international feeling that this hobby gives.
Roll. Swish. Ready, set.
If it's a GDQ event in the Midwest, I would totally drive there. Well, that GDQ's usually in Minnesota. So, yeah, there you go. There is one. And you can drive there. Of course, I guess the next open to the public in-person SG to Q would be like next summer. I want to meet this cool guy called Peter Sank. That's a funny coincidence, because you who sent the message would also be a cool guy that'd be fun to meet. With an ambo hug emote at the end.
Clear.
42-ker.
Ready, set, roll. Clear.
Look at that shagging bird.
Ready, set,
Hell yeah, that's a good BTTV. Underrated. Look at it go.
finish.
Dun 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 dun.
Finish. Are you ready? Start.
Yeah, 55! Dumbbell my life. This is actually a really good split.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
If Foursquare plays nice, we're talking big teal potential.
Finish.
Everything's gone really well here.
Are you ready? Start.
Hey, 85 too.
Clear.
Nice.
Ready, set, start.
Pretty cool teal entering a cool split. Haha, ice. I hope chat gets my joke or else it'd sound really weird. Nice. Cool it, cool it, cool it. Get it, get it, get it. You guys get it? Cool it? Because I'm going too fast in the cold stage? Okay.
Ready, set, roll. Finish.
Two infamous world records were beaten in just a week. SME1's 454 barrier and also 120 star record. Yeah, wow. For how consistently grueling and optimized Mario games usually are, two main categories world record in a week is pretty unlikely. Alright. This could be a disaster. Oh, okay. I've gotten that back up a couple times today, but I kind of just want to get, you know, the main strat.
Let's get ready. Roll.
Who got 120 star? Batora did. Batora had it coming too. Batora definitely earned it. Dude got on so many 137 paces before getting a PB.
Ready,
Rolled out. Good command, Noah.
start.
I like the cut of your jib, Noah.
Finish.
Bunkation. One can dream.
Ready, get rolling.
Actually, to be honest, my favor is with a Liam King's world record again. I know he's not here right now, but I don't know why. I like the cut of that guy's jib. Need more Liam King runs in my life.
Roll. Finish.
Just finished your roll, the first rolled out level. Let's go, King! You're really earning the crown today. I love it. If you want me to like check it out and play it, I'd be happy to, for sure. Playing a chat member level would be so much fun.
Are you ready?
No gameplay, that's alright. It's the process, you know, you're learning. Your first level is your first. Every level after will be better, right? And you can always change it later to add gameplay.
Ready, set, roll. Finish. Let's get ready. Start. Finish.
I can't believe how many, like, new world records have happened in SME1 really recently. Considering every single time a new world record happens, someone has to get some kind of new sub-pixel frame perfect trick along with everything else. It's like always perfection.
Get ready.
It's always perfection that's required to some extent with a new riskier strat. Like 120 stars are grueling, optimized for its length category, but at least it's not like literal perfection every single time. It's a very clean consistency over a long period of time. But SME 1 not changing hands, but like just breaking records. It's nutty. I can never run SME 1. It's like the exact opposite of the kind of category, kind of length I'd be into.
Are you ready? Start.
It's a good question, Nambo. My first instinct is to say whatever you want to do, but if you knew what you wanted to do, you wouldn't have asked me. So I actually have to answer.
Finish.
In that case, I think my answer is
Ready?
run some small. I haven't seen a good Nambo pauseless PB in a hot minute, you know?
Finish. Ready? Clear.
Pauseless PBs aren't easy. Exactly, that's why you need to do runs of them to get another one.
Roll.
It's not gonna happen if you're doing stunts right now, right? Well, I probably will actually, because the stunts will improve your general gameplay. But you know what I mean.
Clear.
I have a good feeling about today if you do runs. Teal!
Are you ready?
Small!
Get rolling.
Yes! The straight in! Really important.
Get ready. Get rolling. Finish.
If everything goes really cleanly here, we can bring 17 super onto the table. Which it already is. No one got a very real 17. But I want a 17.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
Go.
Wish.
Swish.
Are you ready? Start. Finish.
This has been a really good endgame so far. Oh, I almost want to go for the better platform cycle. I don't know what kind of run I want right now, but I think I'm on 17 pace no matter what. We'll take the smart cycle for now. Someday 54 platforms will be needed though.
Are you ready? Get rolling.
Yeah!
Wow.
Wow!
Are you ready? Roll. Finish.
What is that? What is that IGT? Yeah, baby! My first 17! Woo!